Hello, Rita. Hey, Miss TNT. Hello. Doing a quick update. It's gonna be quick. Could y'all hear me? Let me know if y'all can hear me. Could y'all hear me? Cause I don't think it's my battery charge. Yeah. Could y'all hear me? Okay, this is gonna be a quick update. I told y'all I would be back on once we get an update. So I wait a few minutes and then I'm gonna tell y'all what I know, and then I'm gonna end my live because I'm not gonna be on long. So I'll wait a few more minutes. Come on in for the update. What I'm gonna tell y'all came straight from the messy Metro. What is it called? Metro. What is it? The source that I'm about to bring to y'all came straight from Metro Poly Mix. Metro Poly Mix. He's an investigator from Mexico. He did a interview with North Carolina The Beat. According to him, from his words, Dejana Jackson is arrested. She's arrested in federal jail right now, waiting to be extradited back to Mexico. So it is confirmed Dejan Jaywana or Janae Jackson is arrested in federal jail. So if you try to look her up, you probably can't find nothing. She's up under the feds, waiting to be extradited back to Mexico. And then I'm going to tell y'all how he said, how they came to a conclusion to arrest her. So wait, look, about 5 more minutes. And I'm going to give you in detail what he said. This is his words. This is his words. I don't know if it's still come up because people said they looked it up and they haven't synced it. Maybe because she's up under the feds and they could be keeping her protected. They probably protecting her name. Uh, no, she was arrested last night. They said she was picked up last night. They didn't say where they got her from, none of that. But she has been arrested. She was picked up last night. So all the rumors and all this other stuff, other content creators. That's why I said I only bring facts. I listen to the people that know what they're saying. This man is an investigator from Mexico. And I will tell y'all exactly from his word, from his mouth, of what he said and how he said they found Shanquella, and what all took place. And this is from the man that got that was that's working with the police in Mexico. Okay. And there's no reason why not to believe this man. He said they first found out about Shanquella when the cleaning service entered the room. He said three people exit the room, the villa. Let's say villa. Three of them, and he didn't say what three. He didn't say if it was a guy. He didn't say if it was females. He just said three other people that was in the villa left the villa. The cleaning service came in to clean the room, the villa. When the cleaning service went to the bedroom, they found Shanquella on the floor, the same position she were in when that video of the fight surfaced the internet that went viral. When the video ended, that is the same position Shanquella was in when the cleaning service found her. He said from 7 a.m. to noon Saturday morning, Shaquita was already deceased. So he said from between the hours from 7 a.m. to 12 p.m. Saturday, when the cleaning service came in, he did not say what time the cleaning service came in. He did say it was within hours from 7 a.m. to 12 noon Saturday. She found Shaquita on the floor. And this before they seen the fighting video. He said three other people that exit the villa, those same three people came back in the room when the cleaning service lady was there. She was telling them something was wrong with their friend. They told her their friend was up drinking all night and they believe she have alcohol poison. She has been arrested. This is what I'm covering now. She has been arrested. She's in a federal jail right now, waiting to be expedited. So let me finish. So the three people that they seen leave the villa, those three people came back, and the cleaning service lady told them something was wrong with their friend. So they looked and told the lady that they've been up partying and drinking all night, that their friend have alcohol poison. So the cleaning service called for a doctor. They said she is the one that called the doctor. When the doctor got there, the doctor said she need to go to the hospital. They need to rush Shanquella to the hospital. One of the friends was screaming and yelling and being belligerent, saying, no, y'all gonna take care of her here in the villa. So they called for a nurse. When the nurse arrived, this is what they said. The nurse arrived, the nurse performed CPR, and the nurse told them she have to get to the hospital because nothing's working. So they kept making the nurse do CPR on Shanquella. That's why the nurse said she did 14 mouth-to-mouth recitation on Shanquella because it was the friends that kept making her do CPR. They said when the maid arrived, she was already deceased. When the doctor got there, Shanquella was already deceased. But the only reason why they had different times is because at this time, they had to call the doctor. They said it took the doctor maybe an hour to arrive. So once the doctor arrived around 2 to 3 o'clock p.m. Saturday. That's when they said she died 15 minutes after her injury, which in fact she was already deceased from the time from 7 a.m. to 12 noon. So all of that, I rubbed her head and I she was unresponsive but alive. All of that was a lie. The man from Mexico investigations got the reports. Um, he was at the police station when they said they arrested Dejana. They already have her arrested. They just waiting on her to be expedited. He got the reports, and what it was, the first person that found her was the cleaning lady. Hey Ronnie. She is the one that called the authorities. I believe they said she called the nurse first. She called the nurse. When the nurse got there, that's what it was. She called the nurse. When the nurse got there, the three people that left, they seen leave the villa. The three people that they seen leave came back, and that's when they told the nurse or whoever they not know, don't send her to the hospital. You're gonna perform CPR. So that's why the nurse said, and it's in the report. The man said he got the report. That's why the nurse said she had to perform it 14 times because those friends made her keep doing it. So then the nurse called the doctor. Now when the doctor get there, it wasn't nothing the doctor can do but pronounce her dead, deceased at 3:15 or 2:15, whatever time that was when the doctor got there. Now I said that makes more sense. That make a lot of sense because it went from the nurse finding her, the maid found her, the doctor found her. The man said it was none of that. According to the report, they all had to be interrogated. He did say the cleaner lady, she was interrogated. The nurse was interrogated. The doctor, and I believe he said they didn't get to interrogate the friends, because they had already left. But they did tell the maid and the nurse that was there that their friend been drinking. They've been drinking and partying all night, and their friend had alcohol poison. So I wanted to give y'all an update on that. And yes, Danjana, Daywana, whatever her name is, she is arrested. She was arrested. They said they picked her up last night. One down, six more to go. One down, five. Is it five more to go? Now, as far as they charges, he also said this. When they question or interrogate the Amazon, when they question and interrogate her, if she brings their name up to ask, like say that they were actually there and whoever was videotaping, they too can be extradited. But right now, the only charge they got is the one that was assaulting, that did the assault, because they synced the video and they found the way Shanquella was positioned. She was still sitting up in that same position. So they put two and two together and said Amazon was the cause of Shanquella's death. Because they synced the video, they have the video, in the same way the cleaning service found Shanquella, they put two and two together and said Amazon is the cause of her death. And if she get interrogated and she imply all of the other ones that was there, they also can be expedited. But right now, she is the one being charged. But this where I come in, this is my thing. I'm trying to figure out why would Nigeria lie and say when he got there he played soft music, he rubbed her hair, he moved her from one room to the next room. That's what I'm trying to figure out. What was the reason of lying saying that? Because they said she was never moved. She was still sitting in that same position. And they left the villa. He didn't even say where they went, how long they were gone, but they did return. And when they returned, that's when they seen the maid. And the maid said when she had touched Shanquella's body, Shanquella was already hard. Her body was hard. So that's why she contacted the nurse. He still lied. Exactly. And why lie? Why cover up something if you really didn't have nothing to do with it? You didn't know anything. If anything, he should have been the first to report it. But he lied and said he moved her here. They was talking about cooking. I moved her from that room to this room. And now it explains why the dad said when he got the call of them finding her, she was sitting up. He said, I don't know if she was sitting up in the chair or where she was sitting up at, but he said he received a call that they found her sitting up. Now it all makes sense. It's in the report that she was still sitting in the same position when she got slammed on that floor. She never moved. She never moved from her position. They left her there to die. When the cleaning lady came in, Shanquella was already deceased. She said she felt her body. Her body was hard. That's what made her call for a nurse. So to clear up all the rumors about another tape coming out, the man also said that the only video that he see is the video that was going around the social media. He said he didn't see no full video. He didn't see no another video. He seen exactly what we seen. That's what the police department got. The Mexico authorities has that same video, and they put two and two together after watching that fight and seeing the position that Shanquella was in. That's the same position the cleaning lady found her in, sitting up, deceased. And three of them left the villa, and the same three that left the villa, those same three came back when the maid was there. And they tried to say Shanquella had a lot to drink and she had alcohol poison. And everybody was worried about the time where they said she died. That's why it was three different reports. Because he explained that also. He said because once the doctor got there, the doctor had to write the time of death. And then when they take her to go get her autopsy, they had to write a time of death. So this is why they had different times on there. But between 7 a.m. Saturday morning to 12 noon p.m. is in between the time where she died. So I don't know what time that nurse got in there, but I know it was before 12 noon. And the nurse I mean, not the nurse, the maid. The maid had already felt that Shanquetta was already dead. She told the friend, something wrong with y'all friend. My question too, did they sit back? Did they know that the cleaning service was going to come at between certain times? And they sat back and watched the cleaning lady come in, and they all go in and pretend that they didn't know that their friend was dead. All of that's going to come out. Like he said, the nurse was interrogated, the doctor was interrogated, the maid was interrogated. They all was interrogated. The only ones that was not interrogated was the friends because they had left. So for Nigeria to go around and I helped her, I consoled her, I did this, I did that. I don't know why would he lie, but that man that reported this said, ain't that's none of that is in the report. He said who helped the doctor doing CPR was what you call them people uh 411s, like the emergency